Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025. A great streaming day. I had a good time and a good variety of stuff going down. So let's chat about how it went and what this means for the future. Ooh. So today was my second ever episode of Smark Guys Revival, my new wrestling commentary show that I'm doing with Ashton from Kino Casino. So there was no podcast this morning. If people are looking around, where's the podcast? You didn't upload the podcast. There was no podcast. Every Tuesday we're doing this show, and therefore there probably won't be a podcast every Tuesday moving forward. There may be more shows as well. And what I mean by that is right now we're doing the show once a week to do a commentary show on Monday Night Raw. If the show does well and there's more interest, we may expand and do it more than once a week for other shows, such as if there's a pay-per-view event, AEW wrestling, etc. So we're going to see, and we're going to gauge interest and support and see how it goes moving forward. Anyway, today's show went well. Only bummer, there was a little bit of technical issues with the audio from Ash, and I'm trying to figure out what it was. This didn't happen the first week when we did it. I've changed nothing, yet his mic was like way low, so I buffed his volume in my volume settings. And then it seemed fine, but it did seem like his mic was blowing out a little bit. Like almost it was like too loud on his end, the settings or whatever. I don't know how to fix that. Obviously, I'm all new to this, and I don't even think I can affect his mic levels. But for the most part, most people didn't mind. It was a great show, 2.5 hours again, commenting on Monday Night Raw. Lots of jokes, lots of, razzing between friends and stuff like that. It was a good one. It was a good show. I liked it a lot. Support was good. Once again, second week in a row, we raised over $500 for our wrestling show, even though it was, a relatively short show at 2.5 hours long. The support is good. And we actually unlocked, as we said, there would be a goal if we hit $500, that we would review AEW next week. So I guess AEW Dynamite is on, Wednesday nights. So that's on HBO Max. I have HBO Max, so I am going to watch it between now and then. And I'm going to review it. I don't know if we're going to do everything on Monday, like for Monday Night Raw or not. I have to talk to Ashton about it and say, what does he want to do? Do we just want to do the one show? It's a longer show because we'll review AEW as well. Or is it going to be like, two separate shows? We'll figure it out and I'll let you know. Okay. But great show, good attendance, good support. Check it out over on at DSP Reacts. It's there, the archive stream. You can see it in its entirety. So I hope you'll give it a look. Okay. And let me know. Give us feedback because we're looking for feedback on things to improve and the like. So your comments help a ton. Okay. So that was the first stream, and we ended around roughly like 2:15 p.m. So I got set up and I said to everyone, hey, I'm going to do Indiana Jones for like an hour and a half. So we did. We got set up. We jumped over to DSPGaming and I turned on Indy. The good news is we did unsoft lock the game, but it's a weird thing. Like the only way to unsoft lock the game is to go to the missions where you would have gone after you bought the rebreather. Remember, I already have the rebreather through a glitch, so I can't buy it, and that's the next story mission. But I was able to go to the next mission area and do the mission anyway. And it was actually a fun mission with a big enemy, a boss fight, a big puzzle and everything. It was quite fun. And after that, basically, the game warned me, hey, this is the end of Siam, the area you're in. So if you don't finish what you want to do now after this next story mission, you're leaving and going on to the next part of the game. So I was like, let me think about this. And I looked, I was like, there's really nothing left. I've done like 3 or 4 of the major side quests. There is one left, but it's just to steal money from the Nazis. And I'm like, I don't need to do that. I can't even buy the rebreather. So I'm just going to go right to the story mission. But the bummer is I don't know where the story mission is. We unlocked it and they said it was an area. They gave you the name, but it didn't say where it was on the map. So I'm like, so I can't really do it yet. Next time around when we play, which is tomorrow, we're going to have to look it up to figure out where exactly this mission is. Now, surprisingly enough, even though I only streamed that gameplay for about maybe 90 minutes, I still got almost $100 in support. And I'm really appreciative of that, guys. Like, I understand. I'm branching out this year. I'm doing other content. And for those of you who don't like pro wrestling, it was nice to still have people come by and hang out and support that later stream. So thanks for that. So that went well, okay? And then tonight it was the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. And I'm sad to say tonight was not a very good stream because I'm not kidding you. Every single person I played lagged. The best connection I got was like yellow, which is bad. And then I had like yellow, orange, red, one of them started out showing as like blue and then quickly jumped to like red in the middle of the match. Just not good stuff. And sadly, again, as I've told you, the people who are left are tryhards. So I did play to like 2 good people, okay? Everyone else was like, oh, so I'm a super ultra Grandmaster Warlord. Here's how they play. Get owned by me a million times. Then they start doing Rushdown where they teleport and you can't block it because the rollback netcode doesn't support blocking that fast, and you just lose instantly. Wow, what a great game. So mostly tonight was a waste of time. Like, no lie, you couldn't even play the game legitimately. There's just not a lot of players left, and the ones that are left are just miserable, pathetic people, quite frankly. Again, outside of the 1 or 2 that were good, there was one guy who was picking all low tiers, but was like really good with the low tiers. And then I played Jocko Man, who I've played before in other games and this collection, and he's learning. He's pretty good. He's using Team Clockwork, and we had some good matches there. We actually did 2 sets against each other. But everyone else is just like fucking tired, try hard shit. It's like, God, learn how to play the game without abusing the fact that no one can block the triangle dash, and you just do it over and over. It's so lame. So anyway, it was a fun night anyway. Regardless, I did get some sets in. Support wasn't great. We only made like $60. So today, great support for Smark, guys. But the 2 gameplay portions of the streams that I did, we didn't hit any goals. All right. Now I'm not upset. We had a great stream with Smark, guys. So you're not going to hear me complaining here. Tomorrow, I hope to get back on track. We're going to have a podcast. We're going to have 2 gameplay streams. So let's talk about that schedule. So in the morning tomorrow on DSPGaming, we'll do the Level 1 podcast. I'm not sure if people want me to react to gameplay or not. Like, I know Mai Shiranui apparently has like a gameplay trailer that released. Maybe we'll watch that or something else. I'll look for other game news and the like. Obviously, we'll talk about Smart Guys and other things and how it went. So we'll have a chill time in the morning. And then after that, we're going to have a full stream of Indiana Jones, attempting to finish up Siam and move on to whatever this next part, the final part of the game is. So we can get into the end game and wrap it up within, say, another week, hopefully, okay? So that's tomorrow's daytime stream. The late stream tomorrow night is the conclusion of Killer Frequency. We've now been playing it a good amount of time. We're nearing the end. We should be able to wrap it up on the late stream, so I hope you'll join me for that around 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. And we're still at 68 goals hit. I hope tomorrow we can hit them, because if we hit them, that means that on Thursday we will do DSP Tries It of the new Jersey Mike's spicy chicken Italian sandwich, which looks really good. I'm excited to try it. So let's do it tomorrow. Let's get back on track. Hopefully let's hit those goals, and let's get that DSP Tries It this week. All right? All right, guys, I am off. No highlights tonight. I'm just going to upload the raw footage. If you want to watch Smark, guys, go check it out on DSP Reacts. But I'm just going to get out of here tonight, and then tomorrow we'll get back on track and see if there's any highlights or whatever that I want to do. Fair enough? Have a good night, everyone. Peace out. See you in the morning, and be safe.